Hi, hi. Okay. Thanks for this introduction. It was perfect, really. I know that it is hard, my surname. Okay, we will talk a little about breathing because I think this is the most important thing that we are doing in our lives. So it is good to have knowledge about it. And because we are in the solution stage, I will tell maybe something about the problems in breathing, but I also want to give some solution to you because I think this is even more important. But sometimes we need to know how the problem looks to understand also the solution. So we are living in very fast time, and our breath always regulate to the environment. So when environment is going faster, our breath will go faster. And this is a very big problem for our body. We are measured the breathing for over, I don't know, nearly 100 years. And you can see that the pattern is changing. So the big problem for people is like this, that they are breathing more and more with every year. From the 30s to the moment that we are here now, it changed that people breathe 2.5 times more than it was in 30s. So when they are breathing more, they read a lot of CO2 because in exhale we are reading the CO2. And we need the CO2 to put the oxygen to our cells. So we are in chronic hypoxia. This is the name of the problem. And the chronic hypoxia generates stress in our body. But this is the stress on the cellular level, the stress in the cells. So very, very big stress, not the stress that we are thinking that is around us. I was in some program that we were measuring because we wonder where is the beginning of this problem. And we measure it in kindergartens in 1,200 childs. And we found that the dysfunctional patterns of breathing, it was in 54% of the childs. We don't know why, but on this level, we have got the problems. And it's growing with age, of course. After some times, childs are going to the school and sitting there. So the muscles cannot develop so much like it should during moving and playing. So the problem will grow. If in children that are in age between 10 and 19, they have got sleeping disorders in 37%, and they have got less concentration. So there is a big problem with learning, and it will grow. And if we didn't focus on the breathing, we will be maybe in interesting times in few years, because the breathing impact all other systems in our body. So if we can connect with our breathing, then we can change how heart is working, we can change the digestive system, we can change the hormonal system. So the breathing is like I'm saying it's like a master key. So with the breathing, you can go to open many gates with one key. So this is why the breathing is so important. And this is my question for few people that are here. If you are doing something and training your breathing, if yes, take your hands up. Yeah? Okay. And the other question, if you are doing this regularly or not. Yeah, regularly. So I'm really happy because when I'm here, I see a lot of supplements, a lot of things like this. But we need to focus more on the core So we need to focus more on the fundamental things. So without good breathing, the other things won't work. Because if our body is more in a fight and flight reaction, then it doesn't work so good. It works totally differently. The blood is in different part of our body. So this is the problem. Then the breathing, of course, impacts sleeping. And without good sleeping, our reaction on stress is very, very bad. So mostly, I'm from Poland, and in Poland, sleeping disorders have got 50% of people. So mostly they are breathing with open mouth when they are sleeping. When you have got open mouth during sleeping, then your REM phase is very low because your adrenaline level is higher. So you cannot regenerate the nervous system. This is the problem. So you will have, after some time, you will have different brain, and also the other disease can develop from the sleeping disorders, so from the breathing through the mouth. And on the end, of course, this is hard. There are heart problems. So the main thing, breathing and sleeping, is in this time not in the place that it should be. People focus on everything outside, but they have got everything inside them. But they didn't use the special powers that they have. And this is the case that I want to remind you to focus more to the inside, not to the outside, as I see. The other interesting thing is that the breathing is for free. You need to just be motivated. And to be motivated, you need to believe in this breathing. And to believe, it is sometimes good to understand it. It helps to believe. But the main thing is feeling. If you will feel, then it is easy to believe. When you feel something, nobody can say that, okay, it doesn't work for you when you feel that it works. Yeah? And I think that we will do some exercise. It will be 10 minutes exercise that you will feel in your brain, in your body. And I want you to focus on the feeling that you have now and after the breathing training. Because if you will do it properly, then it can change your mind. And it can change the way how you feel the breathing and also how you think about breathing. So it can be very important training. If I have got very limited time here, so this is why I want to do some practice, because then you will take this practice with you, and it will be the most important thing. But really, really focus this 10 minutes. Because you can do it better or worse. I will show you maybe the most important exercise that I can show, but I think from my side, the exercise that going people to sleep is this most important, but I didn't want to do it to you because then if you will go sleep, then I won't have anybody to talk. So first thing, you need to sit comfortable. This is important. And we will sit with hands like this and covering your nose and mouth. And first, okay, if we can turn on some music, it will be a good moment for this. And first, feel the air that is going through your hands. This is your first thing. Okay? When you are feeling the air, just see that if you are inhale, the air is cold on your hands. If you are exhaling, then air is hot. and focus of this changing of the air. Close your eyes. When you close your eyes, then attention will go inside, and put all the attention on the breathing. Remember, you are breathe the cold air and breathe out the hot air, and focus on this temperature on your hands. Then you will be more mindful. And try to relax. After a while, you will feel the air hunger, so it starts to be harder with the breathing. And if you want to control it, you need to relax your muscles, especially in the area of the neck and shoulders. Try to relax the muscles around the neck and shoulders. And remember, focus on the temperature of the breathing. So you are breathing the cold air, you are feeling the cold on your fingers, and you are exhale the warm air and also feel this warm on your hands. Try to slow down your breathing. Try to breathe slower and slower, and if it became harder, try to be relaxed. This is very important, because if you will slow your breath, then it will start to be some kind of stress for your body. And this relaxing the muscle is the part of controlling in this exercise. The stress will be in the parts of your body that are very connected with stress. And try to be relaxed. Slow down your breathing. Feel the air that is going only to the nose. And your rib cage should expand in 360 degrees. And feel the air hunger. The air hunger is very important in this exercise. Without it, there is big problem for adaptation to the CO2. So we are trying to be very calm with the breath. Yeah, you can put your hands like this. Yeah. So we are connecting two things. We are connecting big CO2 level and relaxed muscles. So two opposite things. One is maybe more stressful, but one is relaxed, and we want to connect these two things together. And focus on the temperature of breathing. Yeah. We inhale colder and exhale warm. And trying to be relaxed. Imagine like you have a balloon in your belly. When you inhale, the balloon is expanding in every direction. To the front, to the side, and also to the back. And be very calm, very slow. You need to feel that it is uncomfortable. This exercise is not the relaxing exercise. It will impact also your focus. So don't be scary of this feeling. Just go in this discomfortable feeling with relaxation. Believe in your body. Believe in your breath. Go deep in the feeling of the breath. Focus of the temperature and keep the relaxation of the muscles. If you will connect these two things, then you will have special feeling. You will have special state. It is the meditation state. And I think that this is the easiest way to go to the meditation for people who haven't done it before. If you will do it properly, then you will be very, very close to theta waves. And also your brain will change. So remember, we need to connect these two things. Slow breathing and the air hunger. Very discomfortable for our body, but in relaxed body. And go with the flow. Go with your breath. Yeah, be relaxed. Breathe in. Expand the balloon in your belly. Relax your shoulders. This is the most important exercise that you can do in these times. Totally focus on it. Yeah, you are breathing in and feeling the cold air on your hands. When you are breathing out, you are feeling the warm air that is going from the inside. I know that it can be hard, but it must be hard to develop your nervous system. Close your eyes and focus on this. Feel the breath. Go breathe very deep. If the air is going up to the down part of your lungs, there is much more blood there. So we can put more oxygen to your blood, and if the air hunger is very big, then we can put more oxygen straight to your cells. When the air hunger is big, then your body also will start to relax. You can feel that you need to swallow. You can feel that it is getting hotter. And keep it. Keep all the time this feeling. Be very relaxed. Without this air hunger, it is hard to focus on the breathing. And go to the very deep state. If you are just focusing on the breathing, then your brain is going somewhere. But if there is air hunger, he needs to be straight on this feeling. Yeah, keep your hands and relax. Breathe very slowly and be gentle in it. I think that it is most important exercise that you will do in your life. And this is how we can train to slowing down our breath also in daily life.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam
Okay, keep your hands like this, but you can open your eyes. Okay. And now you can take your hands, but still breathe calm. Don't open your mouth. All time breathe through your nose and sit straight. It is important for energy flow. And this is our natural state. It should be, I don't know how you are feeling, but I know how you should feel. You should be relaxed, but not sleepy. You should be very calm, focused, relaxed. If you are too sleepy, sometimes there was no so much air hunger, and this is because of it. So we are connecting two things, this air hunger and the relaxation. And some people, when the air hunger is too big, they starting to take hands and exit this exercise. This is also normal. We need to find a balance, and this is why this exercise is not easy. Look very easy, but this is quite advanced exercise. Sometimes it is easier to go some rhythm, like for example in box breathing. Give a rhythm, breathe in for 5 seconds, keep the air for 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds, and keep the air. This is much more easier. But this impact of this exercise is bigger than the other one. But you need to train it to feel good with this. It depends in which point you are, but you need to do this exercise about 30 minutes up to an hour during the day. And it was some problem for me because it helps with many illness, but people, when they get well, they stop to do trainings. And I wonder how help them and use some times that they have during the day. So they are traveling somewhere by car or reading a book or working on computer. And this is why I invite some devices also to help in breathing training. And this is also why I am here to present it to the people. But for me, main thing is to teach them how to breathe without any devices. But if we want help with the training, we have also devices. And you can see here on your right hand that I have got something in my nose, and it's make the similar effect or maybe even the same effect like this exercise that you have done before. But you can do it how long you can during the day. And it will change your sleep, like this exercise. It will change your sleep, it will change your heart rate, it will make cortisol go down, and also it will improve your HRV. So when HRV is higher, the life is longer. So this is important information for you. So with the very, maybe not easy, but not complicated exercise, you can change a lot in your body. Probably you can even, for you it is even hard to imagine how much you can change with the breath. And sometimes people cannot believe that they have this tool with them and searching everywhere the solution that it is inside you. And this is what I want to say. I left some time, about maybe 5 minutes, or I have less than 5 minutes. If there is any question, I can give an answer for you. So if you want to ask any question, just ask. Of course, the question should be connected with breathing. Okay. I don't know if you want to... okay. The mic, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
For asthma, what would you recommend?
Yeah, this is a good question. This is the special exercise for asthma because if the CO2 in your body is rising, the muscles are open around the lungs. It is not lungs, it is not maybe good, but around your airwaves. And you will feel that you can breathe better. But for the asthma, we need to do it very methodical way. So we need to know where is starting point, so we can measure it with just timer. And we are giving some exercise. This is the one of the most important exercise that we are doing. But also we need to improve sleeping because the inflammation, reducing the inflammation is very important. And we are doing also some exercise that open the upper airwaves to breathe better because it is sometimes connected also with some allergic things and other. So it is maybe the training is more complicated and we are doing the training to have better result and we are measuring this result and we checking the times and changing the times to going up with the time. Yeah, so it is a little bit different, but this exercise is part of the training on the asthma, so that's the answer. This device will help strict to this, but the research shown that this will also help because when you suck the air, your muscles doing something opposite, opening the airwaves. So going against this force, this sucking force. So both are helping, but I will recommend first this one because this is to the mouth, and it can be for some people too much. So it is better to open a little bit airways and then try to train with the resistant. Thanks.
Hi. So how does the blue device work? Is it a physical resistance that it gives, or there's a filter blocking the...
Okay. This is the special for resistant, this one. And this one, it keeps more the CO2 in your body. It is harder to get rid of it because there is very, very small space to do it. So if the more CO2 stay in your body, this called, if you want to check the Bohr effect. So if the pH is going down, the transportation of CO2 is better to the cells, and body start to relax and start to opening the airwaves. And this is the mechanism. Also, you can change between right or left nostril, and it can impact the brain, so more sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous system. The left nostril is more relaxing, and then you have more alpha and theta waves. The last year research in Nature was showing this. This is the first research that I found. Of course, on the East, people know it for 1,000 years how it works, but we need to have papers on everything, so we are waiting for more papers. Okay. I think I finished. I'm happy that I am happy that you are here. I'm happy that you heard about breathing. For me, it's my life. For you also, the breathing is your life. So more focus on it and build the weapon that you have. Build this potential that you have in your breathing, and then your life will change. Remember about it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for this breathtaking, or better, breath-giving presentation. A nice present for you.
Thanks.